Dazzle Hangouts mode. So I have Masana here with me, and we have another special guest looking very fabulous this morning.
Always on flick.
Always.
Thank you.
Very much so. So I'd like to welcome Arlana Arthur, and she is definitely an artist in her craft. So, and you know, she has her brand. You're building your empire. So, Arlana, just let St. Lucia know about your business and what you do.
Well, thank you for that compliment, and
You're welcome.
thank you for having me. Well, my business goes by the name Arlana Arthur Makeup Artistry. I chose to use my name because I realized that persons recognized me and my name because of some of the activities that I've been involved in, Carnival Queen, and very avid dancer and so forth. And also, the reason why I kept my name as well is because I wanted, makeup artistry is a form of expression. As you rightly said, I'm a makeup artist. I wanted to be able to, express my form of art in the whole makeup artistry vibe. So, Arlana Arthur Makeup Artistry, it's a registered business. In fact, I will be celebrating my first year of business, official year that is, in October next month.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes, I was registered in August 2016. And basically I provide makeup artistry services, weddings, birthdays, special occasions, special effects, video shoots, photo shoots, and persons, well, right now makeup artistry has become so huge that people get their faces done just because.
Yes,
so I provide just because services as well.
I go into Marcy stores, just my face on flick. Just because.
I love it. But I know there's been a lot of growth for you as well. As you said, people know you for your name, your brand. I know just recently, like last weekend throwback, you were busy on set with Teddyson John and team working on set. So how was that experience?
That was huge. That was amazing. Let me take us back to 3 weekends ago. Actually, I did a shoot with Micah Robinson as well, and Kidel Sonny. And then this weekend with Kidel Sonny and Teddy St. John. And these two artists happen to be one of my all-time favorite local artists. I mean, this morning getting ready to come to this interview, I had Teddyson's new song on repeat, Mile High. And it's one of the reasons why I really love them is because of the type of music, the motivational music, inspirational music that they provide. And that was on repeat this morning while I was getting ready to come down here. And that was an amazing experience having to work with these two people.
And you mentioned as well, for you try to bring out your creativity because you definitely have your creative side from your background as well. How do you see that, of course, giving light, well, should I say giving life to what you do as a makeup artist, because of course your dance background, you've been in pageantry and so much more.
Yeah, well, you definitely need the creative eye, right? Being exposed, through dance and so forth. It sort of nurtured the creative aspect in me, right? Dance is a form of art. Pageantry in itself is a form of art as well. So it's just a basic skill that you apply in just, applying your creativity in another form, which is makeup artistry.
Right. But what made you want to get into doing makeup?
Yes.
Because girl, contour and highlights.
And you know what, Masana, I'm with you there because I'm like, back in the days, I was like, okay, I felt like I was good at makeup, put on eyeshadow, put on lipstick, but now you have contouring and the angles and like it's evolved into a science. And big respect to you and morning to all our makeup artists listening right now. Hats off to you guys because it is like a science. It is an art now. It's grown. I can't even begin to comprehend. So I leave it to experts like you all to, just transform.
Yeah, definitely. Well, how I began, it really has always been, a hobby of mine. playing my mother's makeup, getting, reprimanded for that, So from very young, and just yesterday, Facebook always gives a reminder. And I'm looking at a photo 6 years ago, and I'm like, the eyebrows are not all that bad after all.
Right.
So it's always been something that, I liked. But, when I really decided to start, well, actually, that's not even when I really decided to start, but in any case, I'll say so. July 2015, I decided to try some looks and put it up on Facebook. And the feedback that I received, persons were messaging me, asking me if I'm doing makeup for Carnival and so forth. And I was a little scared because, here I am just, playing. I have no clue what I'm doing. I just know that I like it. And I decided, okay, you know what? Let me take you up on that offer. And I started doing faces for Carnival 2015. And then December came and persons were contacting me for weddings. And I'm like, seriously, your big day.
You want to trust me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So it all started as a hobby, and it just took off from there. December 2015, there was Bayfest.
Right.
Yes.
And I was gonna say, I remember that was when I first discovered you and your work, because you were there, part of the team. Hannah Daniel was there, you were there, and you were just going and beat from the dancers. I was hosting, and I'm just like, it was almost insane the amount of people you had to do. And you guys pulled it off.
There were four of us, four makeup artists. And
a small team, and there were like over at least maybe 100 people.
And that was the biggest job for me, and it basically opened up my appetite more or less. So it just took off from there. July 2016, the National Carnival Queen Committee contacted me to do makeup backstage for the night of the show.
Great.
And then after that, the year after, I did the official photo shoots along with some other makeup artists. So it all started as, just a hobby, just something I liked, and it just took off from there.
So when did you decide, okay, now I really need to brand this, I need to be official? Because of course, when I saw your throwback to the weekend, I saw the logo on the hat. I'm like, you can't miss it. Of course, whose hands touch his faces.
For me, branding is very, very, very important. I pay very close attention. I'm very particular about my branding. In January 2016, I decided to sign up for Makeup Artistry School with Visio Makeup Academy, which is an online makeup school. They brand themselves as one of the leading makeup artistry schools online. So I started with them because I wanted to really take it from just a passion, just a hobby, and really understand the science behind this thing. So I did the course, and I just recently got my certificate. I'm done, so I'm now certified. Yes.
You're celebrating today, boy.
Oh, definitely. I should have bring my balloons. But anyway, So I just recently got my certificate, and also I decided to register the business to make it formalized. That happened in August of 2016, and then I had my Facebook page and my Instagram page, but I was very quiet. But I decided to officially launch it in October of 2016, which is why I'm using the month of October as
okay.
So next month will be my first official year where I actually went very, very deeply into the branding, coming up with my logo, coming up with my whole concept, what I want to portray,
Now, I want to say, and this is a little bit on the lighter side though, before we went on, we were chatting about, you see the posts when makeup artists do their work, and you see the before and the after, and it's like, the work is so good. Like, you guys are so amazing. As you were saying, it's almost like a transformation. I was like, I don't know if I'd want them to show my before picture, because
like, wow.
When you see the after, it's two things. It makes you say like, whoa, this makeup artist is amazing, because the look is just, it has you engaged. And then when you look back, it actually makes you think like, you look at the transformation. You don't want to
wash the makeup off, you want
to keep it. Now, I've done that. When you get good makeup, when you don't want to wash your face.
You don't want to take out the eyebrows. You try to leave that on for the whole night.
But for you, Arlana, with this journey, of course, what would you like to see for your brand in the future?
Well, I would basically like to see the brand, be recognized not just locally but internationally. Right now, the opportunities for makeup artists internationally, there are many, right? With social media and so forth, you get recognized, you get messages, persons want you to become brand ambassadors and so forth. I just want to make up my brand right now to just be recognized internationally. I do not want to set any limits. I'm one who believes that the sky is not the limit. Anyone who believes the sky is the limit has limited themselves. So, the opportunities are many. I'm just looking forward to great things.
Mm-hmm. So how could persons get in contact with you, look at your photos and all what you've done so far?
Right. Well, I have an Instagram page. It's at Arlana Arthur Makeup, and Arlana is spelled Arlana, Arthur Arthur Makeup. So it's at Arlana Arthur Makeup. I also have a Facebook page. It is Arlana Arthur Makeup Artistry. You can also contact me via Gmail. It's Arlana Arthur Makeup at gmail.com. And also my contact number is 584-MUAA. That's 584-68. Thank you so much to Flo for accommodating me. They gave me that very nice number. So it's 584-MUAA.
All right, I love that.
That's so clever. Yes. Right.
Super. And Arlana, what right now would you say is your favorite look or maybe favorite trend right now with makeup?
The thing about me, I see myself as a very versatile makeup artist. There are days when I can go very natural, very nude, and there are days when I can go very bold, very, very bold. So I see myself as a very versatile makeup artist. I just like the creativity aspect of it. In terms of what's trending right now that I really, really like,
please don't say the wavy eyebrows.
Please don't say the wavy eyebrows. I'm waiting for it to catch on.
The funny eyebrows.
So far,
I think if a professional does it, like if Arlana does it, it will look good. But if we tried our own Sheila,
but the thing about the squiggly eyebrows, I don't think it was intended to be
like a regular
everyday makeup.
I can see it. Theatrical.
The thing about makeup artistry, trends change all the time, and you want to show your level of creativity and so forth. So I suppose it was just somebody who came up with an idea and they decided to try. But I don't think it was intended to be an everyday look. Definitely not. Yeah.
I hope we take a note, people.
Yeah. Definitely not. And after
that,
you
see people coming to work with eyebrows.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you have a lot in mind for Creole Month. You have a lot of Madras inspired eyeshadow
and all
coming
that.
Up,
so people, you'll know who to come to. So
that's right.
There's a lot going on, and I remember seeing you do a look as well with and that one was still very outside of the box. The
special effects. It's actually fantasy makeup. Well, that was one of my assignments for the course, and I decided to go a little outside of the box, and it was fantasy makeup, the Ice Queen, which is something that I really, really love. I used to feel as if wedding was my favorite. Were my favorite. However, now I'm realizing that I'm really liking the artistic side of it. I love the special effects. And one of the opportunities I want to take advantage of, I notice right now, a lot of the artists, they are big on videos. And before I used to say, why don't they incorporate dancers in there? And now I see they use the dancers. But now they're actually beginning to use makeup artists, and then when they do these videos, there are opportunities for special effects makeup. Sometimes you want to show somebody with scars or so forth.
Right.
And, it comes in, very handy.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love that. So you see, that's showing the growth. Definitely. And the evolution. And of course, as you said before, music videos, you'd only see certain things, and now that's growing and expanding beyond that. So, with us as Caribbean women, sometimes I think it might be hard to, you watch a makeup tutorial, but again, this person is not Caribbean, it's not our ethnicity, and there's differences in what you do. So what tips would you share for us as Caribbean women, for just as a guide for doing makeup?
Okay, well, basically you just have to know your foundation shade. It starts with knowing your foundation shade. Also, because we are in the Caribbean, we have to also take note of some of the preparatory work we have to do prior to doing the makeup because of our exposure to the sun. So we ensure that we moisturize, that we prime our faces properly. And well, in terms of the actual makeup looks right now, there are not really many rules. Rules in makeup artistry are broken because of how huge it has become and the diversity and so forth. So there are not many really rules to applying the makeup, but just ensure that you get your correct foundation shade, that you prep your skin properly. As Caribbean women, and embrace your beauty. You mentioned earlier about having to feel sort of badly about the before photos and the after photos. But I always tell people that before you can feel good about makeup, you have to feel good about your natural beauty. I know right now a lot of people are into heavy contouring and so forth because we want the nice Caucasian nose, but we have to work with what we have and embrace what we have and feel comfortable in what we have. Dark people, we tend to have, bigger noses and so forth. But, it all starts with embracing your natural beauty and enhancing what is already there.
Great. Now, you see, I love how you said that. And it's an enhancement, because when you do have people who are not comfortable with themselves, it's almost like they're a slave to makeup, that they're not doing it to enhance or because, that just because today, but because they feel like they need it. Without it, they're not beautiful. So coming from you saying that is a very powerful message. I think our young ladies definitely, I hope everybody's hearing that, because when you look at today, some of the things that I hear the young ladies saying too, it makes me stop and think, like, where are we going wrong? Why do people have this sort of distorted vision of themselves? So
in fact, funny you'd say that I think just a couple of days ago a young lady took her life, and I mean, I'm not saying that it was, I'm not even touching on to really the reason. I don't know exactly what the reason is, but one of the issues that I notice is that the confidence level among us young women, so it's at an all-time low, and we're not comfortable with who we are, and we're not happy with who we are. We have to be able to embrace ourselves in our natural state, to be able to appreciate the makeup and not look at it as a cover-up, but as an enhancement.
Nice.
Definitely. I love that.
Great way to close off.
I think so too. I don't think there's anything else we need to comment after that. This is a lot of positive vibes and a powerful message coming from Arlana and Arlana, the makeup artistry. So it has been a pleasure hanging out here with you, and thank you so much for being here. Now, Arlana has been featured on our latest feature, which is issue 21. So you need to make sure you go check that out. Of course, follow us at Dazzle the Mag at both Facebook and Instagram. DazzleTheMag.com is where you can go to find old issues, issue 21, so you can go look out for everything as well and read up more on Arlana. We didn't touch too much of what's in there because we wanted to kind of whet your appetite to now make you go there. Of course, give her lots of love as well on her social media pages. Check her out because I follow her, so that's how I stay in the loop. And people, we're just making sure that you remember